What's up guys, Kuroo here, and today with a new video. So as there's no new content for Sword Art Online Memory Defrag today, I finally had some time to play more of Accel World versus Sword Art Online, and I already put on the Yuki swimsuit for all you guys out there, because I know that's what you wanted to see. Let's just use some emotes. Actually, I've been playing like Horizon Zero Dawn before this, so I totally forgot the controls here, but I still know how to use the emotes. That's a good thing. Yeah, I haven't played this game for quite some time because I just didn't have the time. So today let's try to go into the Infinity Transition Dungeon and try to go as far as we can. So I actually took Yuki, Sachi and Xenon with me. I've max leveled my Yuki and I have the weapon mastery at 100% for the dual hand sword. Not the two hand sword, not the dual hand sword. Wow, I'm so good. So yeah, and I'm actually just trying to level up my other characters here. I have quite a few characters max level, but it's currently pretty hard to get the weapons, because to get good weapons you need to play the multiplayer mode, and I don't know, the communication of this game or in-game for PlayStation 4 and even for PC is just absolute crap. You can't write or speak to other people somehow, and that's just absolute garbage. So yeah, if you want to farm up, level up your characters, then this Infinity Transition Dungeon is just perfect for it. And just look at Xenon. I kind of really like the gameplay of the Xenon. So I've been playing a lot with Yuki, and yeah, I somehow just tend to play more with a bow character right now. I don't know why. And yeah, this happens if you play. So there are a few problems with this game if you go into the Infinity Transition Dungeon. So you can only start from floor 101. It doesn't matter where you end it. So the highest you can start is from floor 101. And if you go into multiplayer mode, the problem is that most likely you won't find many people. The other problem is that you cannot revive other people unless you have a revival skill. So you can't use the items like the Yggdrasil branch or droplet, I forgot the name of it actually, to revive people. So it's actually, in my opinion, easier to play it on solo mode, so that you have 3 characters, because you can revive them with items instead of abilities. And the highest I've come so far on solo mode, or not on multiplayer, on solo mode is, I believe it was floor 197, and then I got wrecked in a danger room. Maybe we will come to a danger room today. So what I'm doing here is I'm just using my abilities to level up the skills. So the important thing about these characters is the level actually isn't that important for SAO characters, because they don't get that big of a bonus per level. So the important thing here is to level up the abilities. So each ability has a level, and I believe the max level for each ability is level 1000. So still a long way to go. I actually should have probably played the game on New Game Plus mode, so that I can get a few more of these. I forgot the name of the XP item. Wow, I forgot like almost everything from this game. Yeah, of this one EXP item which gives like 40% bonus experience, so that leveling up is so much faster. But yeah, right now I only have one of them, so I probably have it equipped on Xenon, I believe, so that I can get her to level 1200 first. I think it actually would be more efficient to just buy levels with burst points, but this way I can level her up and also get some points for her weapon efficiency. So I think as long as you don't get into a danger room, it's pretty safe to play it on solo mode. On hard mode or on multiplayer modes, the enemies are just, to be honest, they are way too strong if you don't have the right equipment. And the only good weapon I currently have is probably for my Yuki. I think the rarity level of the sword, maybe only 10, but The drop quality was pretty good. I farmed like, oh, I almost forget. I think I farmed like for a week or something for the sword, because the drop quality of it was just so bad, and now I finally got one which is a little bit better. But they're like level 12 swords out there right now, so you can only get them here in the Infinity Transition Dungeon, and to get a better drop quality you actually need to play it in multiplayer. And that's actually, yeah, as I already mentioned, it's the biggest problem. Either you don't find people or it's just way too hard, even if you find people. I mean, if you're going in there with 2 other peoples, maybe good, but yeah, there's like no communication. You actually need to meet them in like a chat room or something. I still don't understand why they don't make an in-game chat room or stuff like this, especially for the PC version, although I only have this PlayStation 4 version, because I'm using a Mac, and yeah, everybody knows that Mac can't really play that many games, but I'm still really happy with Apple, so don't hate on MacBooks. I'm just kidding, I actually just don't care. Yeah, and I'm currently trying to level up also this Sachi. I really like this ability from Sachi, just that's where the DLC shows the full potential. So the DLC was definitely worth it in my opinion, for the bathing suit upgrades, the bikini upgrades. I really like the not SS3, the like ultimate most damage ability from Sinon with her gun. I think I'm going to use it now. Yes, let's use it. Okay. Somehow they don't always make like the cutscene, but I really like the zoom in cutscenes for whatever reasons. Nobody knows. Yeah, you can actually equip a lot of different outfits on them if you have the DLCs and other packages unlocked. I think if you get the PC version, you get like all DLCs at once, which is pretty cool. Which means you also get Alice and Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, also by the way, for those of you who still don't know because you're living under a rock or somewhere, yeah, Sword Art Online Season 3 got announced, and it should probably come somewhere next year, who knows. Don't know, I'm pretty hyped, hopefully it's going to be good. I'm not that big of a fan from anime, I'm more like the light novel manga type of person, but probably still going to watch it. I watched the first 2 seasons, or was it 3? I forgot, at least till the GGO storyline. It was okay, wasn't the best anime in the world, but yeah, pretty happy with it. And yeah, so here I'm just trying. I think I'm going to get to floor 110 today, just to show you guys what the boss kind of looks like. So yeah, if you encounter a danger room, then it's going to be kind of very annoying, because maybe we'll encounter one, then I will go to talk about it a little bit more. But yeah, as you can see in the Infinity Transition Dungeon up there under the regulations thing, you can see that there's an attack up icon. So every floor you enter, there is a different state which affects you and enemies. So on this floor everybody gets attack up buff. So it can also be a debuff or some stuff like this. So sometimes you go into a floor and you get poisoned, or get the poison debuff. But okay, at this time we're all getting a defense up debuff. What I'm doing here is leveling up the skills from Sachi and also giving myself a buff. So right now I'm using this revival thing so that my character there can't die, which is pretty good. And now we're going to fight the next boss, which is this wolf. I think I actually got my Yuki sword from him too. Okay, I'm sorry. I still have kind of a cold. And that's the switch skill. So if you use the switch skill, the damage you deal gets higher too, and the enemy gets immobilized for a few seconds. And as you can see, he got the defense up buff, and I use the debuff on him. So Yuki is also kind of a debuffer, and yeah, like so many abilities which you can actually skill. Just look at the scene on. Just look at this cutscene. It's so epic. And yeah, I really like this bow character. I don't know why, because okay, now I'm getting hit. Wow. Yeah, maybe because I'm lazy and don't want to go too near to the enemies, because then they just beat me up. Wow. But the camera controls here sometimes are pretty annoying, but right now I think it's okay. I just bought a new TV, so it's pretty cool to play it on the bigger screen, on a bigger TV, and also got a 4K TV. Wow, I know in which year we're living right now, and I just got a 4K TV just now. So yeah, maybe it's a little bit late, but better late than never, I guess. And yeah. So I think we cleared 5 floors. Okay, that's the 6th floor. It actually takes quite some time, even though you just run, or I'm just running through it. And the best way to level up is to kill all the enemies on this floor, to be honest. That's the best and fastest way to level up your weapon proficiency, your levels, and your sword skills and stuff like this. And also you can see the Enigma sign there. If you want to get the Enigma Chest, you need to clear some kind of mini missions here. Sometimes it's just using combination skills, so you just spam your sword skills. Yep, I think that's skill connect Enigma, yeah. So I think you need to connect like 10 skills. As you can see, I connected like 4 right now, I think. And if you get 10, then you get the silver chest, which consists of some items, which can sometimes be pretty good and sometimes they're pretty random. Oh, okay, I died. That's not so good. Okay, that's why you want to take somebody who can revive you with you, or have one in multiplayer if you get the chance to play multiplayer in this Infinity Transition dungeon. So the only thing I've played on multiplayer in this game right now is like doing some small quests. Okay, I'm absolutely garbage. Maybe I should try to parry for once. But yeah, that's a problem with the two-handed sword characters. You actually just become so lazy, because even if you take damage, your abilities still go off, unlike other characters. So that's why most of the time I'm just too lazy to parry, because I know that they won't one-shot me currently. And yeah, that's the reason why I'm too stupid to parry or to use the counter skill. So yeah, actually the enemies here are all pretty easy. They like using a skill, then they need some time to recover and using another skill, and after you deal a specific amount of damage, they will get into some kind of rage mode or they get red. They won't attack you for a while, but then after that they will do more damage. So yeah, that's just what's going to happen. So now I'm just going to recast all of my buffs here, and also do it with Xenon. And now let's look for the next boss. I think there's a pin mark on the map as to where the boss is currently. And right now the boss is in a confused state, so we won't get the confused buff here, debuff here. Oh, he's really freaking confused. Why the hell is he walking outside the map or outside of his boss stage? So as you can see, there's like a circle, or not a circle, a cup. I don't know how to call it in English. There's like the space around the boss stage, so you can see where the boss is from far away. And yeah, I'm using Yuki most of the time right now because I have... Okay, she does the most damage of all my characters right now. And it's a little bit faster to do it this way. Oh, I finally blocked an attack. I'm so good. So good at this game. Nobody believes that he blocked this attack. And yeah, okay. Cleared 108 stages. And Misaki is finally level 895. So the max level for each character here is currently 1200. As I already said, it's probably more efficient to buy levels with burst points, especially up to level 1000. After it, it's going to be a little bit more expensive, but In my opinion, it's actually still worth it. If you already maxed out like most of your characters, you won't have any use for the burst points anyway, except for buying items. So yeah. Where the hell am I even flying to? Holy moly. It's sometimes so confusing. This thing here looks like a maze. I should actually just look at the map. It's probably way easier. And I'm just going to skip all of these enemies because they kind of hurt sometimes. Okay. It's the hentai lady again. And she has a movement speed buff, like all of us here. And yeah. Okay. Problem is, while you're using an ability, you can't actually stop from this ability. So if you're a good player, unlike me, you should probably anticipate what action the enemy is going to take next, so that you can either parry, block, or use a counter. But yeah, I think up to floor 1150, I mean, it's not that important. The problem is, I currently don't know how you can play to floor 1000 with taking breaks. So if you're going into solo mode, I think the only choice for you is to not shut off your PS4. So you need to leave it turned on all the time, so that you can play till floor 1000, which would take like way too long. I think we'll need like 20 hours at least, probably. If you go into multiplayer mode, then I think only one person needs to stay on the floor every time. So every time you go to the next floor, you just leave one person there to wait. Everybody else can get out and save and get like, or leave their stuff in the chest, which is pretty neat. So this leads to the next problem. If you die here, you lose all your stuff, all the stuff you have. So you can only leave on after the floor boss on each 5th stage and on each 10th stage. So for example, I could have left on floor 105 to the city, or on floor 110 is the next time where I can leave. And yeah, if you leave, you have all your equipment, but you need to start from floor 101 again. And if you don't leave and die, you just lose everything you have from that point on. So the last time I got to floor 197, I lost everything. So that was pretty bad. I greeted way too hard, but yeah. Oh, okay. We got into a danger room. That's what happened the last time, but I think the boss here isn't that hard. So danger room is like a room where there are like so many enemies in a small space, and they're a little bit stronger, and they just yeah, they just hit you really hard. It makes me sad. So the way to do this room is to try to kill the boss as fast as possible. If you kill the boss, you can just leave the room. And oh my god, I should probably heal. This doesn't look so good. Such is already dead. Xenon State also doesn't seem that good, and this boss is kind of annoying. I don't know if it's the female or male version of it. I mean, there are like two boss versions of each one, and I think one is male and one is female all the time. And this bug boss just looks the same. I don't know. Both of them just look absolutely alike, and that's kind of annoying. Wow, he's so annoying. So there's also the elemental advantage and disadvantage, so you can use like elemental buffs. Right now I'm just using this dark buff because I want to level up the skill. But yeah, it's like the same for the other games. If you have the elemental advantage, you will do a lot more damage. So I killed the boss now. I can actually leave, but I think I'm just going to kill the enemies here. Maybe get the Enigma mission done, because if you get the Enigma mission on one of those warning danger floors, then you get 3 Enigma Chest instead of 1 on normal floors. And sometimes they contain pretty good things, or a lot of materials, raw materials for weapon upgrades. But yeah, if I die here, or if I die here, it's going to be pretty bad. Let me just get this chest while everybody wants to kill me. Okay, I got the random ass sword that nobody wants. And yeah, I still I like this game pretty much. The only problem is it's kind of the same now all the time, so there's no new content, you just farm, and I think in multiplayer would still be a lot of fun, but if you're going to play solo all the time and do this floor clearing event like solo for all this time, it's kind of pretty depressing, to be honest. Because the floors may change, but there are only like, I think 10 different kind of bosses. And the floors, I think it's only like 8 or some stuff like this. And yeah, kind of a little bit annoying, but the cutscenes make everything worth it. So if anybody's playing this on PlayStation 4, contact me. Would be pretty nice to do some multiplayer with you guys. Maybe get to floor 1000. Who knows? We can do it. I believe in you guys. So yeah, definitely write a comment down below if you're playing this on PS4. If you're playing it on PC, you can always write it, but we probably won't be able to play together, because I'm not going to get this game for PC. And now we're on floor 110 against one of the 2 special bosses from this floor, or from this event. I actually want to use my combination skill, but I'm getting my ass kicked. Wow. Wow, he's so annoying. What am I even doing? Okay. Parry this? Okay, I can't block. Okay, now I got my switch skill done. Yeah, I think I can do a lot of damage against him. I actually forgot what kind of skills I have for my sword, so each sword kind of have different skills, and yeah, you can upgrade your weapon this way, but it took like so long. Okay, nice parry from me, nice blocking. Okay, it's kind of annoying, but actually he's pretty easy to beat. You can actually just wait for him to attack you and do a counter attack. Okay, just going to parry this. Now counter. Okay, I missed it because he does like this drum roll spin attack. Who knows what the hell the name for this attack is. Okay, he's going to use some... Oh, okay, this was this... I forgot what this ability actually did. I think it gives me a debuff. Yeah, an attack debuff if I'm in this state. Wow, he's like a Beyblade. The good thing is there's no time limit for these stages, so you have so much time. I don't know, the problem with these open world games is I tend to get lost a lot. So, as I already mentioned, I was playing like Horizon Zero Dawn before. For those of you who don't know, it's the game with the mechanical dinosaur animal type of things. I don't know how to explain it. Well, I got lost again. So I'm getting lost so often in this kind of games. Even though I'm looking at the map, I somehow just end up on the different side of it. And then I need to walk back like 20 minutes or some stuff like this because I have no teleportation items. And that's kind of annoying, but yeah. And another good thing with these, if you're going to play this game here on solo mode, is that the AI characters can actually heal you. And this boss gets like a special stage if he got 1 health bar left where he does a lot more attacks. But we killed him because we're strong. Strong and independent woman Yuki. Exactly. Just look at Sachi. Just look at his team. That's a perfect armor to fight. I can't seem to find a more fitting armor. But yeah, if I went into the other gate, I would have gone to floor 111, but I am going back into the city. And yeah, you should probably always check which kind of items you got from the floor, to see if you want to back out of the dungeon or not. And I'm just going to back out because, yeah, probably want to keep the items here. By the way, I like the jiggle animation of this game. Pretty cool. Pretty neat. Everybody needs it. Yep. Just look at these jiggly animations. Oh my god, I pressed on talk. I actually didn't want to talk with the other player. I wanted to look which kind of items I got. Level 9, rank 9, rank 10. Okay, rank 12 sword. Okay, the stats are pretty bad. Huh. Bad drop quality. As I mentioned, you need to play it on multiplayer to get good drop qualities. So they actually didn't get that much stuff here. Feels Batman. Let's just save. Yep, and don't forget to save the game, that's really important. And yeah, let's take a closer look at Yuki. I'm going to give you guys a clap and a thumbs up, okay? I definitely feel like I have nothing to do this kind of stuff, but now we're sad. And the camera is moving on its own. I don't know what's happening here. Hey guys, okay. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, then please leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, as this helps me out a lot. And yeah, tell me down in the comments below if you're playing this game and want to play with me. And hopefully I will see you in the next one. Peace.